Before addressing the harassment allegations, Governor Cuomo made a number of reopening announcements, which include social gatherings and even entertainment venues. News 4's John Chandler joins us from Midtown. And John, one big question here is, what does it mean for Broadway?
Well, and Natalie, you may see small pop-ups starting, pop-up performances starting very soon, but for traditional Broadway, likely months away. Still, this is encouraging news for the live entertainment industry, which has struggled mightily over the last year. April 2nd is the date to circle for this industry now, as less than 10,000 person venues can open at 33% capacity, but with a strict maximum of 100 people indoors, 200 people outdoors. And COVID testing would bump that up to a maximum of 150 indoors and 500 outdoors, still needing to wear masks and practice social distancing. And this applies more to smaller venues. Think clubs with live music, plays, comedy clubs. Broadway still may be months away. The Broadway League has not commented on this as of yet, still posting cancellations through May 30th. But one actor who we spoke to was really encouraged by this news.
I mean, I definitely think you can feel the lack of it in the city. You know what I mean? Without live theater, it's such a part of the lifeblood, I think, of what makes the city kind of pump.
Oh, that would be great. That's one of the things that I love about the city is the theaters.
And perhaps driving this feeling of hope over at Javits Center. People leaving after getting their vaccine shots. Some saying this was a much smoother process than it was last night. Today we saw waits under an hour for the most part from everyone, compared to some who waited nearly 4 hours last night to get their shots. The Javits Center will open 24/7 on Friday and will also start 8 a.m. tomorrow, getting appointments for that Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Also worth noting from Governor Cuomo today, March 22nd, gatherings inside homes are now 10 people inside, 25 people outdoors, and social gatherings 100 people indoors, 200 people outdoors. So a lot to process and a lot of progress here today. We're live in Midtown. I'm John Chandler, News 4 New York.
Well, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine shipped out on Monday, and today a Long Island hospital says it was among the first health systems in the nation to start giving out that single-shot COVID vaccine. News 4's Greg Cergol live for us in Bayshore with this rollout. Hey, Greg.
Hey, Natalie, it was no coincidence that Northwell Health staged the vaccine rollout here at this hospital. This community of Bayshore and this facility, then known as Southside Hospital, were nearly crushed under the weight of COVID cases last spring. We saw it firsthand. Today, however, marked a big step toward normalcy. The Johnson & Johnson vaccine arrived at South Shore University Hospital by late morning. Then a few hours later, the first shot delivered to 67-year-old Susan Maxwell Trumbull of Babylon.
I just felt like I wanted to get it, because like I said, I have compromised health, and it holds me back from doing so many things that I have a little bit of protection now.
The mother of two had just undergone a hip replacement, and she volunteered to be among the first in New York to receive this newly approved vaccine.
I was very proud of her, and then everyone else can follow in her footsteps.
Trumbull's husband of 45 years watched the historic moment, as did staff from this Bayshore hospital that a year ago was overwhelmed with COVID victims.
We clearly have a new and powerful weapon.
This Northwell Health doctor trumpeted the new vaccine's attributes. Just a single shot is needed, and it can be stored for up to 3 months in a normal refrigerator. But the J&J vaccine is said to be slightly less effective than the Moderna and Pfizer shots, prompting concerns that some may choose not to take the new one.
Just get the shot in your arm, get the prevention, and just, if you've seen what we've seen, you would realize how important it is to get that vaccine.
Feel great. Thank you so much.
Trumbull urged people not to fear the vaccine, saying she heads home with a new peace of mind.
I believe it's going to work. I have to believe it's going to work,
Now, Susan Trumbull told us today she felt very comfortable even though she was surrounded by cameras. She actually hosts a meditation show on a local cable channel. And believe it or not, guys, at one time she told us she was an assistant agent for the rock star Ozzy Osbourne. So today, she said, was a walk in the park. We're live in Bayshore. Greg Cergol, News 4 New York.